Hey everyone, happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to you guys. As you can probably see, we are here in front of the box outside, just where we will start our classes from tomorrow. So we are very excited about it, doing some final preparations before we will actually uh, start the classes tomorrow. If you are here with us watching live, let us know if you can hear us because we are outside. I don't know the wind if the wind is too loud or you can hear us loud and clear. As always, I will wait a little bit if someone would uh, join a little bit later. And after that, we are going to start today's session. Hi, Juji. Good news. Good news. I'm happy that you can hear us.
Yeah, Biped.
I will adjust the cameras, probably will be therein. So today, our session will be basically similar to what we did before. We will do one new thing. It's just some fun working on the ankles a little bit, just because later on in the passive part we are going to do some ankle stretching as well. So we are going to start with some ankle activation, which I hope will look as funny as I think it will be. After that, we are going to go again through some of our active hip movements, which we basically do every week because it's pretty important to do them. And I think many of us, especially who has like normally sitting desk jobs, are having some hip problems. After that, we are going to go to the calm, long, passive pose part. All right. So what we are going to start with will look as follows. If anytime you don't see or you don't hear us, please let me know. I will check back on the chat. But for now, I will take my microphone with me somewhere here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, my full body is in, but I think it's in. So what we are going to do is some ankle dance. What we are going to start with is we are standing with my feet parallel, and from here I will have my heels on the ground, but I will turn to the side. Then I'm going on the toes and following up with the heels. Then I'm on the heels, lifting up the toes, lifting up the heels, lifting up the toes, lifting up the heels. 4 or 5 times to one direction, and then let's go back. Lifting the toes, lifting the heels, lifting the toes, lifting the heels. Few times, depending on your space. Socks. And socks as well. All right. So this is what we are going to do. Depending on how much space you have, what I want you to do is to go like 3 to 5 times in one direction, 3 to 5 times in the other direction for 3 rounds total. All right. I will start from here and just let's dance. So the island guard is just coming now with the car. I think we must look funny, but that was the goal. All right, shaking it off. I already feel here that I'm getting warm and more, a little burning. All right, last time in this direction. Good. So this was our first part that we did. I thought it's just gonna be funny as well, and also I find this. I just saw these movements kind of recently. It's a good way to warm up your ankles if you are even before squatting or jumping. I find this very effective. All right, we are going to move on to our hips. You guys all know this already by now. What we are going to do. This will be an exact actual repetition of one that we did before. So we already know the 90-90 position that we are sitting in, which is this. I'm just showing it from the side. So I have 190 degree here, the other here, and I'm facing forward. So this is the starting position, and we are going to put the arms out and just lean forward. You will feel the hips, maybe somewhere in the butt. Remember that eyes pointing forward. We are not rolling, keeping the chest up. And 5, slow forward and back. All right. After 5 repetition, the front leg, so my heel, I just pull it back. So I'm just, you will see. So I will go this, the 90 stays, but here I will pull it just back. This will be my position now. And from here, I will turn my upper body towards the back leg. So arms are down next to me, and I'm just turning and back, turning and back. You will feel somewhere something blocking you. That's fine. That's what we want. 5 repetitions also. So turning and back. I feel actually the left hip area the most. This is what we want. 2 more reps for us. All right. After we did 5 reps of this, we're gonna move back to our starting position. So the 90-90 position again. Arms can be behind, next to somewhere, and we or every week we do this because it's really important exercise. So back leg will come up, everything else will stay open and back, open and back 5 times. One more for me. All right. Normally we would rotate ourselves to the other side, but then you would see my back. So instead of rotating, I will just move on and clean here what we already cleaned, I think 4 times today only, but these things are just keep falling. So 90-90 is sitting in the other side. So here I have my 90 degree, and here I have as well. As always, I tell you guys every week that this side for me is much worse. So arms are out and 5 times. All right, after we did 5 repetitions, we pull back this leg. The 90 degree stays here, and hands are down. And now we turn to the right and back. And back, you should feel it here. All right, we've done 5. So leg position, moving back to the same and lifting the back, trying not to move anything else. 5 reps. All right. We are in this seated position, something like we are sitting now. So the legs are bent. Legs are somehow wide as well. And what we are doing is we will grab our ankles, and you can see that I'm in kind of this rolled compromised position. So from here, what I will do is I will straighten my chest up, which will mean that I will pull here a little bit. So this is an active position, and you will feel quite an intense stretch in your groin if you're doing this correctly. So from here, straighten, pull, and hold. This is an active position. We hold this. The more you pull your ankles, the more you will feel your groins. Hold it and relax. We're gonna do this 3 more times. This is short, active position, so not those that we do later. So get ready again and pull and relax and pull and relax and pull and relax. All right, another cleaning session here.
Yeah, don't put it online.
All right, so we go to the little bit to the. We are sitting on our heels, but even from here we gonna go up, and we are straight. And all what we're gonna do is just a little bit of our spinal area. So right arm is above, left is next to my uh, leg, and I slowly, the left leg will lead us. I will push it down next to my body. So I turn and back. 5 very slow repetitions each side. For me, this was 5, so I change. All right, sitting back to the heels, resting a little bit before our last movement in this block, which I'm sure you already guessed because we do it every single week. It will be the cat cow. And as we always do the cat cow, not just fast, but very, very slow. Each millimeter you should feel from your butt to your neck. All right? 5 repetitions slowly, starting from this and slowly arrive to the other. And from here, starting with the head, the neck, upper back, middle back, lower back, and 4 more times the same. All right. This concludes our first part. So we're gonna rest a little bit, and I will repeat everything that I repeat every week. That in the next part we are going to hold stretching positions, if I can call stretching positions, long time. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe sometimes 4 minutes. The goal here is to relax, be calm, feel the sensation where I tell you to feel it, but don't do anything actively in that area that I tell you. So the goal is now to try to relax. This is nothing forced. If you need to make a face, you buy. Now I hope you know it that in this approach you don't need to make a face. It shouldn't be like this. You should feel it. It should be unpleasant, especially because it's just a position that we hold for long, but it shouldn't be too much. If anytime you feel that something is too much for you, just lie down and wait for us. All right? Breathing wise, we didn't start today's session with breathing. The reason for this is that we will finish today's session with some breathing work. So while we are doing the positions, I just again challenge you to keep your mouth shut and use only your nose. Try to breathe deep and slow in and deep and slow out. If you want to count yourself 8 seconds in, 10 seconds out, but if it's too challenging for you, just try to not use your mouth for breathing for now. All right, so we are going to start in a second. I will just reset my camera so that we are fully in. Hi, Mickey. Good to have you here. Huh? I think so. So, guys, just before we start this next part, when I was talking from the mat, did you hear me correctly? Because I will talk to you from there and won't come back here. So, I will just wait a second if any of you confirmed that when I was talking from the mats, if it was still loud and clear. Kinda? Kinda is good enough for today. We make this kinda compromise today because of the beautiful scenery that we have here. So I will try to talk loud. If anytime something is not all right, please comment. I will try to use my perfect eyes to see something. All right, so I will take this beauty with me. Okay, so we will have a position today that we will go back every now and then, which will be on one level a little bit of rest. On the other hand, it will be a lower back stretch. This is a very nice and easy position, so you will feel that it's gonna work for you very well as a kind of a rest as well. It is called the supine twist. You're starting on your back, so for now, just please watch. Yeah, kinda is the new slogan. So for now, just please watch. You are on your back, one leg is up and across, the other hand is out, and you feel the stretch somewhere in the glutes, the lower back, depending on where you are the tightest. All right, so we will hold this position now for 1 minute each side. So get ready, we are starting with our right leg up. So let's go and start. All right, it's time to change sides. So my right leg was up, so I go back and my left leg will be up and across. Also holding for 1 minute. Very, very nice and easy position. All right. Slowly come up to a seated position. From here, go to hands and knees. Now is the time that if your knee is a bit sensitive, then please use something under your knee. I will. I'm lucky enough today to have an ab mat. I'm lucky enough today to have a wall ball as well, but you could see the previous weeks that everything works from blankets to whatever you have. So we are going into the kind of the lunge position. Right leg is in front, the left leg is long behind you. So not here, but kinda this is the position which we want. The back leg hip flexor area, that what we target now. If you need something to use, I will use this wall ball to kinda help me with my balance. If you don't have something like this, then it's still fine. My spine is tall, and I'm concentrating again on the back leg hip flexor area. And this position we will hold for 2 minutes, but already about 30 seconds have passed. All right, we are going to stay on the same side, but we are going to change the target area from the back leg hip flexor to the front leg calf and ankle. How we do this is we pull the front leg back, so my knee will be in front of my front leg ankle. I will put my hands either side of the leg, and I will put my chest on to the knee. So my main target area will be here back, but you can still feel something in the back leg as well. This is also a 2 minute position. With the ankle, yes. For some of us, it's the front leg gluteal area as well a little bit. If you are tight, that's also fine. But our main goal here is the front leg, Achilles, ankle, and calf. slowly come out, and we are going to change sides. So left leg is in front, right leg is long behind. Target area is the right leg, hip flexor area, spine is tall. Holding this for 2 minutes. Now, staying with the same side, we're going to change the target in a way that we pull the front leg closer, put our hands down. So left leg, calf, ankle, Achilles, also 2 minutes. All right. Slowly come out, and we are going to lie down on the ground on our back just to rest a bit for about 30 seconds. All right, and as I told you, we are going back to the lower back stretch that we started with. So while you are lying on the ground, grab your right knee and pull it across. We're gonna hold this for 1 more minute. Same thing as we started with. All right. Let's change to the left side. So grab the left knee, pull it across. Also, we're gonna hold this for 1 minute. All right. We are going to sit up and we are going to move to the pigeon pose. So gluteal area, IT band will be our target. I think you guys all know the pigeon, but it looks like this from the side. From opposite, it's like this. When we are holding the pigeon pose for this long, which we will do because it's gonna be 3 minutes, I don't mind if you don't have a perfect 90-degree area here, as long as you feel the stretch here somewhere. All right, 3 minutes. Stay calm. If you forgot about your breathing, try to return to nose breathing only. We have about 30 seconds in this position before we switch, so hold on for a little bit more. All right, and then very, very slowly and gently come out however you want, and slowly change side. So the left leg will be forward, and we're going to hold this also for 3 minutes. We have about a minute left in this position, so stay calm. Fall into it a little bit more if you can, but don't force it. Just let your body dictate what you are going to do, how deep you are going to go. All right, slowly and gently come out. And we're gonna repeat what we did before. So first we are going to lie down on our back to rest a bit, and then we are going to go for another minute of the lower back stretch that we did before. So for now, just lie down on your back and relax. All right, then starting with the right leg, grab your right knee, pull it across. All right, time is up for this side, so grab your left knee and pull across for another minute now, other side. All right, next one we are going for the quadriceps, and we are going to go into the half saddle pose. My right leg is next to my butt. My left leg is straight in front of me. If it helps you, you can elevate the straight leg side. For me, it helps. You can put a blanket or whatever under, and you can just basically either go back how I do, or you can lie down all the way if you can. This will be a 3-minute hold, starting now on the right side. If you have another blanket, or for me a wall ball, I can use it to lie on it. It's a bit easier and I can go a little bit more back. But if you are in this position, that's also perfectly fine. The idea here is that the right leg, quadriceps, knee, and ankle is our target areas. So 2.5 more minutes. We have 1 more minute in this position. All right, very slowly and gently come out of this position and slowly change it to the other side. So my left leg is next to my butt, right is in front. You can lie back, sit back. This will be our last position to hold 3 minutes. Sometimes cramps can happen, but all good. Little bit more than a minute still. Okay, very slowly come out. I'm going to go back here so that I can talk to you and you will hopefully surely hear me even better. So, what we are going to do now is some breathing work. We did this already once before. We are going to try to use only one nostril at a time. So, the positions you can be in is one that is Nyayin, the cross chin, or you can be on your knees and sitting back on your heels. If you like it, if it's too much for you, especially after this last position, then just go in the seated cross chin position. However, I want you to make sure that you try to be kind of straight with your upper body, nothing forced, but try to avoid this. All right. What you're going to do is we're going to choose one hand. For me, it's going to be the right hand, and I will use my thumb to my right nostril and my index finger for my left nostril. What we are going to do is we are going to inhale into one for 10 seconds. We're going to hold the other nostril closed. Then when we finish the inhale, we're going to change. So I will close the one nostril that I inhaled into, and I will exhale through the other one for 10 seconds. Then I will keep that open, and I will use the same nostril I used for the exhale to inhale again for 10 seconds, for 8 seconds. Then I will change and exhale back to the other one. How we are going to do it is that for the first one or two breathing pattern, I will count for you, but then I will go back and do it for myself and expect this to that we're gonna do for, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Try to keep going. So what I want you to start with now is that using both nostrils, take a very large inhale through the nose. Slowly inhale everything, and then slowly controlled exhale out everything using both nostrils. After that, I want you to use your index finger to close your left nostril and inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right, open the left, exhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the same open. Inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the left, open the right. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it open. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right, open the left, exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to, and on your own, keep this pattern. All right. If you want to keep doing this, feel free to do it. Otherwise, officially, that will do for our session today. I hope you do feel calm, relaxed, ready for next week. I also hope that I will see you already next week. But if you're not here in Budapest, or you just decide that you will give another week or two for the YouTube classes or the Zoom classes, that's also perfectly fine. But I hope that I will see you sooner rather than later, and I hope that we are starting to go back to normal as soon as possible. If I don't see you next week here in the box, then stay tuned for the YouTube classes, Zoom classes, at-home workouts. As Søren said, we will keep so far, as of right now, all of these stuff, so you can choose which one is best for you. I will see you next Sunday for the same recovery and mobility class. I wish you a very happy Sunday afternoon. Yes, Yuji, I hope that the airports will be open, but probably that's not going to happen very, very soon, but who knows? Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. See you soon, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Bye bye.